What's up, my people? You're not tuned in to me TV. Now, we gonna bring you all the stories about the stories that we need to bring you stories about. You feel me? So, that's what we gonna do. Some stories might be good, some stories might be tragic, but hey man, that's how these stories go. I don't make it up. Now we getting into it. You feel me? So look man, bang the like button. Bang that subscribe button. You see them on the screen. Yeah, them right there. Hit the like and subscribe, man. Hit that right there. Now we about to get started with our story. Yo, you already know I'm back with another one with me TV 1.0. If you're new to the channel, man, hit that sub and show some love. And if you've been here watching, you've been here listening, man, hit like and share if you care. You already know, man. Y'all drop down in the comments and let me know how y'all feel, man. I appreciate everybody from watching the channel, every like, every comment. Let me know where y'all calling in from. But I ain't gonna hold you no longer. Let's get to the story. You already know. So today we have 26-year-old Chastity Sparkman, mother of two, and she is the wife of Isaiah James. Isaiah James being her high school sweetheart. It wasn't told approximately how long they've been married, but from the story, they have been married for some years. They was very, very familiar with each other. But I would like to say this before I start this story, man. I'm starting to see this happen more and more around just everywhere. I just can't say around the world. I'm starting to see this happen more and more everywhere. People starting to inflict more and more violence upon their spouses, husbands, wives, girlfriends, whether it's friends or anything like that. And this is a sad story where her husband, Isaiah James, now it was hard to find a picture of Isaiah James. I found many different reports, him and his girlfriend at the time, who actually was with him when all of this went down, Mrs. Ayana Burgos, however you pronounce that. But yeah, I read it in the reports, and this is crazy because it was a recorded conversation that he had with the young lady through a jailhouse call. Young lady meaning Chastity, and it seemed like their relationship was in a very rocky stage, a very rocky point. He was seemingly being accused of talking with other women while he was in jail. Now, as they didn't say exactly how long he was in jail, but I'm pretty sure he was in jail for an extended period of time. And when you're in those situations, a lot of the times, the communication that you have with your people on the outside don't be as healthy, or things don't go the way you would need them to go by you being back there behind those walls. But needless to say, as time went on, he eventually got out. Of jail. And he was talking with the mother of his kids. Mind you, it's very hard to stop dealing with an individual that you have kids with. And initially, you might never saw this guy or this individual with this type of, anger problem or anger issue, but now you're starting to see, and now it's kind of like too late because you have two kids with him. But I'm gonna let y'all watch these clips. I'm gonna be back with more commentary, man.
App now.
Yeah, family members are calling on whoever did this to turn themselves in. They described Chastity Sparkman as a loving mother who loved life and had so much more left to live. Chastity Sparkman won't be forgotten.
She's nothing but joy, you know what I'm saying? And man, we just love her. We just miss her so much.
Don't forget about my sister.
Sparkman's family members say she was the woman shot and killed in a Sacramento shopping center on Valentine's Day.
Gun violence. We gotta stop. We gotta stop the gun violence.
The Sacramento Police Department says its detectives are still investigating and no arrests have been made. 1 week later.
Don't forget that my sister is not here anymore because she was somebody important.
At the Lake Crest Village Shopping Center in Sacramento's Pocket neighborhood, more than 100 friends, family, and loved ones gathered.
She never missed saying, I love you. When she exits, she gonna let you know that she loves you.
It didn't have to happen.
Calling for justice, demanding accountability, and mourning the young mother's death.
More than life itself, Chastity loved her children. Her children was her world. Everything Chastity did was for her kids.
Families say Sparkman was 26 and a mom to 2 children.
She was going to school for business. She was just starting out with her music career, and I just can't say enough.
And as they gathered, many wearing pink and with heart-shaped balloons, they remembered and grieved.
Justice for Chastity. Justice for Chastity.
We love you.
We spoke with the Sacramento Police Department about this case tonight. We were told they were unable to release any updates as to not compromise their investigation. Meanwhile, Sparkman's family is raising money for her 2 children, ages 6 and 8.
Yeah, just a hard time for them.
Download the free Very Local app now.
It's been up and down, and that just comes from the grieving. The way she left is hard to kind of cope with.
It has been a month since Chastity Sparkman was shot and killed in a Sacramento shopping center.
Anybody losing their life or passing away is sad, but the way it happened is, and all of those things that factor in just kind of got everybody on edge.
On Tuesday, Sacramento police announced 25-year-old Isaiah James and Iona Burgos were arrested in New York City for the deadly shooting.
Our investigators weren't closed-minded to the fact that they may not be in Sacramento, and so kind of branching out and looking out into other jurisdictions and areas, and that's what happened. And ultimately we found him in New York.
Sparkman's family identified James as Chastity's estranged husband and Burgos as James' girlfriend. Police say both suspects will be extradited to Sacramento for homicide-related charges.
It's good to get some sleep, knowing that at least they've been apprehended.
Her father didn't discuss a possible motive, but he says the arrests are a step toward justice.
I was at my proudest moment. She was at her most proudest moment when they say come get them when they're at their best.
Sparkman was 26 years old and a loving mother of an 8-year-old son and a 6-year-old daughter.
We were going to Sac City College. She was very excited about that. We supported each other, just wanted, just to graduate so we can just, better ourselves for our kids.
Now she says her sister's kids need even more support. While their father is accused of murdering their mother, she says the family has to be focused on creating a good life for her children.
Loving them, that's loving them and bringing them up in the way that we know they need to be brought up in the way she wanted. Got to at least have them do some of the things that she wanted them to do and make sure they never forget their mother.
Sacramento police tell us they're still investigating the motive. They don't have an exact date for when the suspects will be extradited to Sacramento. Back to you.
Now, if you made it this far, man, you definitely need to hit that sub button and show some love, man. And like I said, man, for those who don't want to hit that sub, man, like and share if you can. You already know, man. I appreciate every like, man. But this is a very tragic story, man. No relationship should end this way. No situation should end this way. Especially not somebody who's the mother of your kids. This is so negligent. People are so negligent nowadays. They're not even thinking about the things and how they're going to affect the kids. What if your son, what if your daughter follow your footsteps and be in prison the rest of your life? Do you want the system to have your whole bloodline in jail for at least 10 to 15 years or more together? Like, this is crazy, man. This slows down the progress. This slows down everything. Jail makes nothing better. Unaliving people, taking away people's lives, it makes nothing better. We need to learn how, as men, males, to get over our little emotional letdowns, our little emotional depressions, our emotional missteps, or whatever you might want to call it, because I feel like it's just really an emotional outburst to something that's really going on with inside you. Like, you shouldn't have to do this to a young lady, a 26-year-old young lady that is very vibrant, very talked about, very loved, you know what I'm saying, throughout her family. So, and I'm pretty sure she showed that type of love to your kids. Like, me personally, I can't sit back and watch a woman who take care of my kids good. I can't watch me put her through a whole bunch of unnecessary stuff. You feel what I'm saying? But y'all let me know what y'all think about the video, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and look, link to the Cash App is in the description if y'all want to show love, man. I appreciate every view, man. Help me run it up to 5K. You already know I'll be back with another one with me TV 1.0. You heard?